Let me tell you a story. One of my clients had a great product, but every time they wanted to launch, they dreaded the VSL process. Writing scripts took weeks. Filming meant renting studios, lights, clothes, and dealing with endless retakes. By the time the video was ready, the opportunity window had already closed. They were stuck in a cycle of stress and lost sales, watching competitors move faster and dominate the market. Their biggest frustration wasn't just the wasted time and money, it was the feeling of being trapped. They knew the video was the money page, the heartbeat of every launch, yet the process to create it was so overwhelming that it slowed their entire business down. They kept asking themselves, how can I scale if every sales video costs me weeks of my life and thousands of dollars? That's where I stepped in as the guide. I showed them my automation, the clone conversion method. Here's how it works. First, it gets inside your audience's head, extracting their exact words, frustrations, and desires. Then it crafts a script built on proven persuasion frameworks, the same ones used by the best copywriters on the planet. Finally, it animates a video clone of you or even the profile of a top closer, so your sales message is delivered with authority, emotion, and credibility. No camera, no studio, no expensive talent. The first time we used it, they went from staring at a blank page to having a full polished VSL in just a few hours. And the results were staggering. Their sales didn't just improve, they skyrocketed. That single video outperformed every manually written, professionally filmed VSL they had ever produced. What used to take weeks of work and tens of thousands in costs was now done in minutes for a fraction of the effort. This transformation gave them more than just money, it gave them freedom. They could launch faster, test more offers, and multiply their revenue streams without the stress. Imagine being able to create multiple high-converting videos in a single week, each one speaking directly to your audience's heart and wallet. That's the power of the system. And the stakes? Without it, they would still be stuck, wasting weeks, bleeding money on copywriters and videographers, and missing launch windows while competitors moved ahead. But with the clone conversion method, they flipped the script. They now have the unfair advantage of speed, precision, and profit. If you've ever wished you could multiply your income without multiplying your workload, this is the way. And the best part, you don't need to be technical. You just need to be willing to let the automation do the heavy lifting. If you'd like to see how it could work for your business, now's the time to take the next step.